Journalists publicly mock Emma Watson's breasts, therefore proving her point about feminism. Oh, good God. Look at this. I don't know who Media Mole is. I'll look at them afterwards, actually. But yes, it's incident number, but the feminists can't look nice, i.e. women are not allowed to make decisions about their own bodies log. No, listen. If you do something, other people will, they have the right and will continue to exercise the right to comment on it. Actor Emma Watson has done an interview with Vanity Fair, illustrated with a photo shoot of her in designer versions of theatrical costumes, a Shakespearean ruff, floor-length gowns, baggy checked double-breasted jacket, a fencing uniform, yes, who cares? The sun being the sun, why do you give a shit about what the sun does? Why do you give a shit? Nobody cares about what the sun says. The Sun picked out the shot where she is the least covered up, a kind of white thick-netted bolero thingy, for a puff piece about an interview. A photo that is not really representative of the rather classical shoot, but which features a far less dressed male model in the pictures alongside Watson. Yeah, okay. But that didn't stop the broadcaster and tit-finder general Julia Hartley-Brewer taking issue with the Vanity Fair shoot. Well, two parts of it. Well, I mean, if you're trying to attract the male gaze, don't be like Emma Watson and look like a 10-year-old boy who's raided his fucking mum's cupboard. Just... Does anyone find Emma Watson sexy? Does anyone actually find her sexy? I just want to be like, Emma, just put a fucking shirt on. But the thing is, the problem, of course, is the annoying hypocrisy of it. Don't look at our tits. This is objectification. Oh, by the way, here are my boobs. Emma Watson. Feminism, gender wage gap, why am I not taken seriously? Feminism, oh, here are my tits. Tweeted Hartley Brewer, ever vocally offended by people she accuses of being oversensitive. Well, Emma Watson is oversensitive, to be honest. But, Enter Times journalist and Britain's most enraged attender of restaurants, Giles Corran, who, I don't know who these people are, who retweeted the comment and replied, that dim-witted, attention-seeking hoyden, okay, doesn't just give feminists a bad name, she gives the human race a bad name. She does, actually, not for the reason that these people are saying, but she is an embarrassment. Go and talk to the UN about how terribly oppressed you and all other women are, Miss Multi-Millionaire, early 20-something, world-famous superstar. Go tell me about the oppression of women. So this descended into a bizarre public rating of the actor's breasts. Well, look, you know what, right? You put your tits out in public, people will rate them. They're free to do it. You fucking were like, hey, here's my boobs, check them out. I don't even know why Emma Watson would do this. So, nice tits though from Julia. No, Julia, they're not. Yeah, and Giles has got it. Bit small and flat. I like my groundbreaking intellectual gender warriors to have proper have your eye out on that bazookas. Well, at least I can deliver on that front. Okay, Julia, go on then. Where's your photo shoot? Your mole would like to point out the irony in attempting to undermine the actor's feminist credentials by objectifying her body and criticising her choices. Why is that undermining her feminist credentials? Why is that irony, sorry? Like that, I mean, that if you are going to overtly sexualise yourself, you cannot complain that people are talking about you being overtly sexualised. If you are going to go nude, or at least partially nude, don't be surprised when people comment on that. That's the sort of thing that people talk about. Because humans like other naked humans. And especially if you've gone around going, hey, you know what you shouldn't do? You shouldn't look at me like I'm a sexual being because just because I've got my secondary sex characteristics on display, it's not an invitation for you to look at my tits. Well, I'm sorry, but it kind of is. But who is this Media Mole? I don't know who this is. Digging up stories. Okay, so can I... Justin Trudeau as a young man thrills the internet even more than Trudeau today. Great. Theresa May broke into Welsh and the internet is outraged. Oh my. Oh look, there's the very fascinating thing that I'm just taking the piss out of. Everything is wonderful about the Sun's HMS Global Brexit Britain boat. Yeah, it looks kind of lame to be honest. I don't know why they'd do that. But it's the Sun, so there we go. What do you fucking expect? 5 things Labour has blamed for the Copeland by-election defeat. That might actually be worth looking at. Katy Perry just saved the Brits with a parody of Donald Trump and Theresa May. Hilarious. I'm laughing on the inside. Who do you side with in Tony Blair's battle against Tony Blair? Oh, with the Daily Mail over, against Tony. I don't even care. Just, no, Tony, go home. Go out. Go away. Why don't you go to the Middle East and speak to some of the families whose lives you helped ruin or something? Oh, right, okay, I can see why you've gone so grey and balding. The definitive list of all of the people Paul Nuttall has blamed. I wonder if it's the same as the people that the Labour Party were blaming. My God, look at this total shit. No wonder only 5,000 people follow this. Why would anyone give a shit who this person is and what they have to say? Pointlessness.